So, it's Wednesday, 29th of Jan, day number 2, going for a run every day for 30 days. Now, the first one was on the 24th of Jan, so you might be thinking, why has it took you 5 days to go for your second run? You failed your challenge already! But no, do you know what I did? I underestimated. Bloody hell, you go for your first run, mate, you can't bloody walk for about 5 days. So, we're fully rested, fully recovered. Thought, what's the point in going for a run when I can barely walk up the stairs? You know, my muscles are killing, knackered. So I thought, right, we'll rest, recover, make sure that we're ready to go again. And now, 4 or 5 days later, we're ready. So, part 2. Or should I say, day 2. Oh no, on the way down to the run, it's a very bad day for someone. Just been pulled over. Definitely not their day today, but it is mine. So you know what, I'm feeling really looking forward to this one. You know, the first one, it's like first day at work at a new place, isn't it? You know, you're always excited, fresh, excited, first time you're doing it, you know, for a long time or whatever. But the second one is a bit more like, right, we know what to expect now, you know? Proper fresh, proper crisp day today. We've got a bunch of other people, same idea, running down the river. Even in the winter, still got a nice look to it, I think, about the river. I do spend a lot of time walking down here or riding my bike, but now I think it's time to be running down the river. So here we are at our legendary starting spot. Whilst I'm here, let me tell you a quick story about this little place that I am here. So I was stood just there, right? And I was riding my bike. Like I said, I like to ride my bike around this area, it's nice, peaceful. So I was riding my bike one day, and I was stood about here, and then it was dead bright like this, and I couldn't see anything. And someone behind me just went, "Oh, you alright, mate?" And the way they said it, I just thought, that was a bit aggressive, that was a bit funny. But I turned around, and because it's like quite bright like that, I couldn't see who it was. I just seen it was an absolute unit. Guy was about 6'6", absolute unit. And then I turn around, and there's some police officer in my face, like screaming and shouting, what's your name, where you from, And I was like, I don't know, my name's Joe. And he was like, where'd you get that pedal bike from? Because I was on a pedal bike. And he was like, someone's been stealing pedal bikes in this area, wearing a black tracksuit. I was wearing a black tracksuit, and on a pedal bike in this area. So it just looked dead dodgy, and it looked like I was the person they were looking for. But it wasn't, you know, I was just chilled, showing them my ID and stuff, and spoke to him. But I just thought that was a little funny, and a little funny story about this little area here. Anyway, enough of the nonsense. I know what time it is. It's time to get going. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Same again, no messing. Day number 2, 5 days later, but better late than never. As long as I complete the 30, then I'm happy with that. I remember once someone was running down here the way I am now, and it was a bit muddy like it is now, and I thought I wanted to be cool, went flying past on my pedal bike, just lost all control and skidded out and landed in the mud right in front of him, and mud all over my face. It was so embarrassing. The second one, about 40% of the way. Oh my god, feels harder than the first. You know, I was saying the first steps are the hardest. I don't know what I was talking about. More like the second steps. Home stretch. Oh, this is bloody hard. Oh my god, that was hard. Legs totally numb. Holy shit. Oh. And that little hill at the end there, just like excuse me, that's why I like to do it there, because that little hill at the end, it's just that test that mental strength, you know. It's only a small hill, but a hill nonetheless, and you're absolutely exhausted, knackered, can't feel your legs, heart pounding, and you've got a small little hill to run up at the end. Whew. Oh, I made it further than the first one though, that's for sure. I made it about 10% extra, so there's definitely progress being made. And even though I'm tired, I feel good. Oh my god, my legs are literally jelly. Oh, literally jelly. I might need to find somewhere to sit down for a minute, because I've got to walk back to my van, which is about another mile. So I think I might need to rest and recover. Found a little spot here, sat on the bridge. Just chill, rest a little bit, and then walk back to the van. Not got a bad view either, really, when you think about it. Looks pretty nice. Walking down the stairs with jelly legs. I think I'll take the slope instead. Here we are again. Now we've got a fence as well. Not much of an obstacle though, really, is it? It's this boy over here. So last time that I walked through this thing, I decided to video it from the front. Well, now I'm gonna video me going through it. This should be funny. Ooh. I hope I didn't rip my shirt, and I think I've ripped my shirt on the branches at the back there. Oh my god. There was two like 80-year-olds as well on the way down here. There was two like 80-year-olds that were about to navigate that, and I was dying to get it on video, but I felt dead rude, so I just let them go. But I was dying to get that on camera. Back up the dodgy steps. Oh, it really is a sad day for them, isn't it? That is not a situation you want to be in. Whoa, and we're back at the Pokeballs. I wonder if there's any more. Just gotta catch them all. I was saying, I wonder if there's any more. So there's them two there that we've already seen, and then there's that one there as well. So there is more. Wonder if we can find even more. What's that, what we've seen now? 3? Probably need 3 to get me in it, to be honest. So, day 2 completed. Run number 2 completed. How do I feel? Well, I feel good, feel great really. My legs hurting, definitely. So on the first one, I think because you're new to it and you're fresh to it, even though it aches more, if that, like, because you're not used, like, because you've not done one before, it's like still fresh, so like you don't feel the pain until like the next day, days later. Whereas like now that I've done a little bit, you know, even though it's only one, I feel like my legs are a little bit more conditioned, and I'm feeling that a little bit more. Like I could go a little bit further today, so I probably went about 10% further than I did on the first one. Like like I feel like I've got a very wooden leg at the moment. I guess my leg's just a bit swollen from running, but I feel really good, feel really great. I was debating whether to have breakfast or not before I came out, because my girlfriend's a really good cook, and I love a good full English breakfast. So my girlfriend, she was like, do you want your breakfast before you go for a run? And I was like, nah, do you know what, I'll be all right. I've heard that if you go for a run and then have your breakfast, that's the best way to go about it. And I kind of felt a little bit sicky afterwards, you know, because I was a bit hungry, and I've still not had anything yet. I'm gonna make my way home in a minute and have some breakfast. But yeah, that is day 2 in the bag. Now, it did take me 4 or 5 days to get round to it, but I do think to myself that, like, what's the point if your body is genuinely like broken and genuinely hurting and like genuinely like really sore? What is the point in going for a run when you won't be able to do a proper run, and you're also doing is injuring yourself even further? So if anyone else out there is watching this and wants to copy me or wants to join in with the 30-day challenge, I'd say do your first week, right? So like the first week, do your first run on a Monday, because you start the week as you mean to go on. Then start with a Monday. Everyone hates Mondays. Start with something positive, and then on the Friday go for a run again. And a lot of my friends are like, oh, I'm not going and running on a Friday, I'm not playing football on a Friday, blah blah blah, because I want to go to the pub and drink, right? No, sod that. Do your running and forget things like that. So yeah, I'd say do your first run on a Monday, wait 4 or 5 days, then do your second one on the Friday, probably wait another 2 days after that, and then once you've got a bit more conditioning, once your body's got a bit more used to it, then I would do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and see how we get on. So yeah, day number 2 in the bag, feeling really good, feeling really blessed. I'm gonna fill myself up with a full English breakfast, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one.